こんばんは皆さん。今日は、漢字復習、181番ですね。今日は12の新しい言葉を、説明します。今年、JLPT のN3、N3 番のテストの試験を取っています。少し聞いてて、この言葉を書いて、書く練習をして、書く練習をして、何かな、もっと、かっこいいになるわけなんだな。Ja, okay, that's the extent of my Japanese. That's as much as I can speak. I can do almost my introduction. Not really. Anyway, I've got 12 new vocabulary words, all for the JLPT N3 test. What we're going to do here is go over the meaning, the kanji inside them. We'll go over any new kanji, kind of radical by radical. And yeah, I studied these by writing them down. Feel free to follow along. If you don't want to follow along, that's cool. I've got all of my 12. I've got a list of 181 days of vocabulary downloaded to Google. If you would like to head over to Google and just get kind of the daily lists for yourself, you can do that too. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Our first word for the day is kokka. Kokka is a country, state, or region, with koku, a country, on the left, and ka for a home on the right side. So a country, state, or region is a country home. Kokka is a country, state, or region. Kokka. Kokka is a country, state, or region. Kokka. Kokka is a country, state, or region. Kokka is a country, state, or region. Kokka. Kokka, a country, state, or region. Number 2 is daihyo. Daihyo is a representative, a representation, an example, or a model of something. It can also be a switchboard number, but we're going to take it as this first kind of representative or model kind of deal. Dai on the left side is a substitute, and hyo on the right side is the face or the surface of something. So a substitute for things just on the surface is a representative, as a representative is just a stand-in for the people's opinion. Such is a daihyo, a replacement face for something or someone. Daihyo is a representative or a model. Daihyo. Daihyo. Daihyo desu is a representative or a model. Daihyo is a representative or a model. Daihyo. Representative or a model. Daihyo. Sanban is hankei. Hankei is a radius. On the left side we have half. On the right side we have, that's right, diameter, path, or method. So a radius is literally a half diameter, or a radius. K is our pronunciation for this. And the radicals in this are a lingering, again or furthermore, over the earth. Lingering over the earth is a diameter over a path. I guess a path lingers furthermore on the earth. So K is diameter, path, or method. K. K is diameter, path, or method. K. 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 Hankei is a radius or a half diameter. Hankei. Number 4 is Kensa, for an inspection of a factory, an examination, or a scan, an investigation of the body. An inspection of the body. Our first kanji, these are both pretty new, but they share radicals we already know. Ken, this is a tree with our right side radical ken, which is, let me look up what that is. I'm sure it's going to mean investigation or self-trying out. Trying something out for yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 maybe? Ken. Ken. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it is 8. Ken. Do na. Ken wa doko desu ka na? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it should be 8. Ken. There's a bunch of ways I can look up radicals, and this happens to be one that's evading my grasp. What are you? Left side we have used in Japanese shinjitai simplifications. Mina koto gotoku or tomo ni. No idea what it is. So a ken is an examination or investigate. You'll notice this is the same radical that's used in the second kanji for shiken or a test. So a tree next to, I'm going to call it a guy looking at a book. A guy in a hat looking at a book is examination or investigate. Ken. Ken desu. Ken. Examination or investigate. Ken. Examination or investigate. Ken. It's examination or investigate. Ken. Examination or investigate. Ken. Examination or investigate. Number 2, the second kanji here is sa for investigate. I see this as a tree over kind of the rings of the tree, as in you're investigating the age of the tree. Though the bottom kanji here actually means furthermore as well, or again. So sa is investigate with looking, with this kind of eye kanji, at underneath the tree or at the rings of the tree. Investigate or sa. So together we have 2 kanji that mean investigate, that come together to mean an inspection or a scan of something. Sa, kensa, is an inspection, an MRI scan, or an examination. Kensa is an examination. Kensa is an examination. Kensa is an examination. Kensa, an examination, an inspection, or a scan like an MRI. Number 5 is mizutama. We have mizu on the left for water and tama on the right for a pearl, a bead, or a shape like a circle. Mizutama are water droplets or polka dots. Mizutama. Mizutama are water droplets or polka dots. Mizutama. Might even be polka dotto now in Japanese. Who knows how much English has been assimilated. Mizutama. is a water droplet. Number 6 is dekiagaru. Dekiagaru is to be completed, to be finished, or to be very drunk. Like you're finished off drunk. Dekiru is something that can be done. And agaru is to give something or to raise something. So you've raised it to whatever level you could. You have completed it, you finished it, or you're very drunk. I get the kind of image in my head of kind of filling a tank up for getting drunk or to be completed or finished. Deki agaru. Deki agaru. Deki agaru. To be completed, finished, or drunk. Deki agatta. Deki agaru. To be finished or drunk. Number 7 is shukaku. Shukaku is harvesting, crop, ingathering, gain results, or return. On the left side, we have shu, which is to collect. And on the right side, we have kaku, which is our new kanji for harvest or reap. Radicals in this kanji are a 2-branch tree next to grass over an old bird furthermore. 2-branch tree next to grass, an old bird furthermore. Harvest or reap. Maybe the old bird is on the 2-branch tree and he's looking out at the grass that he's going to eat again. I guess birds aren't really herbivores, but that's how I'm gonna think of it. Kaku is to harvest or reap. 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 Kaku, harvest or reap. Kaku is to harvest or reap. As in shukaku. The harvest results or returns from something. Shukaku. Shukaku. Number 8 is an easy one. It's just retasu. 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 Retasu is lettuce. Retasu. Retasu is lettuce. Retasu is lettuce. Number 10 is chikagoro. Lately, recently, or nowadays. Goro is a time, a period of time, or in kind of a time period, I guess. And chika is near. So the nearby time period is lately, recently, or nowadays. Chikagoro. Chikagoro desu. Chikagoro is the nearby time period, or recently and nowadays. Chikagoro. 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 Chikagoro desu. Chikagoro. Lately, recently, or nowadays. Number 11. Sakunen is last year. Sakunen is last year. Saku is before, and nen is year. Sakunen is last year. Another word for this is kyonen, but you can also call it sakunen. Last year, sakunen. 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 Sakunen is last year. Sakunen. And our last one for today is kakkowarui. Kakkowarui is the opposite of kakkoi. Kakkoi means it's the closest thing that you can get to English kind of slang for cool. And kakkowarui is the opposite of this. Unattractive, ugly, unstylish, or uncool. For kakko, which I think means shape, and warui, which is bad. So kakkoi would have been good or cool, and kakkowarui is uncool or bad. Kakkowarui is unstylish or uncool. Kakkowarui. Kakkowarui is unattractive, ugly, unstylish, or uncool. Kakkowarui. Kakkowarui. All right, let's go back to the top. Make sure we've got all these bad boys down. これは、漢字復習の復習です。これは復習です。Review. Country, state, or region is a 国家. A country's house. 国家 is a country, state, or region. 国家. A representative, a representation, a type, an example, or a model is a 何々表. 代表. 代表 is a substitute base for something. 代表 is an example, a type, or a model. A radius is a han. Oh, and the lingering path over water is han k. Han k. 多分. Hanke is a radius. That's right. Hanke. An inspection of a factory, an examination is a ken sa. Kensa desu. Ken to sa is an inspection, or an inspection, or an investigation is a kensa. An inspection or a scan is an MRI. Water droplets are mizutama, are literally balls of water, mizutama, or polka dots. To be completed, to be finished, is dekiagaru. So to do as much as one can do, dekiru, and agaru, as in it's like you've raised it or filled it up as much as it'll go. Dekiagaru. Be finished or to be very drunk. Shukaku is a harvest crop in gathering or gain, with shu, or gather, on the left, and kaku, or a harvest, on the right. Kaku being the two-branched tree with grass and the old bird. Shukaku. Shukaku is a harvest crop or gathering. I think lettuce came after that. Retasu. Oh, I missed one, didn't I? Retasu. I missed sanso, which is oxygen. Whoops. Sanso is oxygen. San on the left side is acid or bitterness. It also comes in a lot of what's it called? Chemical names. I think because they're referring to oxygen in general as being a kind of acidic thing that gives off hydrogen ions. So san on the left is acid, and so on the right side is an element or a basic feature of. So sanso is oxygen. The Western, nothing with legs. Striking. San and so. Sanso, the basic of acidity. Sanso. Sanso desu. Sanso desu. Sanso desu. Sanso is oxygen. The element oxygen is sanso. じゃあ続き lately, recently, or nowadays is chikagoro, or the time period closest to now. Chikagoro. Kato. Chikagoro. 次は last year is either kyonen or sakunen. Sakunen was today's word. Sakunen. And lastly, we have kakkowarui. Kakkowarui for unattractive or ugly, the opposite of cool, or kakkoi. Kakkowarui is uncool, unstylish, and unattractive. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 182. どうもありがとうございます。じゃあ、また明日ね。また明日。